When mind is so disturbed, let's say, so many things are happening in mind, it's so difficult to visualize. When our mind is always distracted and so many things are happening in life, and our mind is not calm and settled, it's so difficult to visualize. So here, what does that really mean here? That means before you enter into visualization meditation or the deity yoga or anything, it is so important to purify. That's why we practice the Ngondro. So, like I ask many masters, why it is so difficult to visualize the deity? And they give me two reasons. Most of the masters, most of the teachers, they always say the reason number one, our mind is not calm, not concentrate, not settle. So listen very carefully. Why? Because we are in a, especially in this 21st century, like it's a social media, like our the concentration, the limitation is just kind of come down to 3 seconds, the TikTok century, So it's so difficult to, like our mind is totally disturbed by so many other things. So it's so difficult to concentrate and focus and settle. So that's why we have to improve the Shine meditation, which means Shine doesn't mean like you have to really sit in meditation, like really go to the forest or time to time, weekends, maybe like without any social media, without any internet, really like a calming the mind, going maybe hiking to the nature. So the less garbage, let's say, in our mind. So the more the settling our mind, so the more easy to visualize. The reason number two, the most of the teachers say, because of the lots of negative karma. That means in our subconscious, alaya conscious, there's so many shit inside, so many, this lifetime or many lifetime we have been accumulated so many garbage, so many negative karma. And the masters, gurus, teacher always advise to really purify that, to purify. So there are a few ways to purify. The first thing is you can really go for pilgrimage. And that's why the ancient time, the people go to pilgrimage. The teacher asks you to go to the Buddha's, the enlightened place, Buddha's birthplace, Buddha's the teaching place, the first time teaching, or the Pragyaparamita teachings, in Varanasi, or in this Chagupungpuri, or the Buddha Parinirvana place. So these are the the pilgrimage place, or all the Guru Rinpoche enlightened, the caves or meditation caves in Purifying, and there are many places in Bhutan or Nepal or in India. So all our Milarepa's meditation cave or enlightened cave, or many other Mahasiddhas and other great masters, the enlightened place are, so when you go to those pilgrimage places, so like on the way to pilgrimage, and it's not easy, and there's it consumes lots of time and energy, and so that is way to, now it's so easy, there's a transportation, but in the ancient time you have to walk. Do you see that? Even only the rich, they have maybe ride a horse, but you have to walk and you have to carry all the food and everything. But nowadays, the transportation is easy, the fooding is easy, lodging is easy, but it's still, like for example, in Nepal we have the place called Lapchi, the Milarepa enlightened place. So it is not really easy, For a normal people, it takes 2 days to hiking, like a really, and I don't know, it's a 4,000 meter or even a little higher. And the lodgings are so difficult, you have to carry so many things for yourself, and there's no transportation, you have to walk or hike, so that you feel like it really gives you a experience of some ancient time, the pilgrimage. I went there 2 times, and it was a really good experience, let's say. And there are many other places like that. So or you do prostration. See, there's the 100,000 prostration. So the many masters, they always advise you need to purify all the shit, the negative karma, through prostration, through chanting Om Vajrasato Hung, or the 100 syllable of Vajrasato mantra, and there's all practice of visualization. So really, like, purify everything in your subconscious, alive conscious, as much as you can, especially gross, like if there's like so much you can't visualize. It's because, let me give you one good example. I mean, let's imagine your room, your apartment, your room, your house is full of shit. You're shitting everywhere, let's say, or you're throwing the garbage everywhere, and your living room, your garden, your bathroom, your bedroom, like just full of garbage and full of shit and full of pee. Now, can you imagine? Now you inviting your friends to your house. Do you think they will enter to your room? Do you think, like, maybe they come until your garden, and as soon as they see there's so much garbage and shit and smell, like the disgusting, the smelling, they will say, like, I'm sorry, let's go to my place, or maybe let's go to restaurant, but I can't get into your house. They will not get into your house. So that's a very simple logic. Like you visualize, can you imagine? You visualize particular deity. Where? In your mind. Mind is full of shit, full of negative karma, full of disturbing mind. Now, how can you do that? I mean, it is so difficult to even arise. See that? So for those, I got these 2 advice. The one advice is purify as much as you can through pilgrimage, through prostration, through Vajrasattva, and don't ever add new negative karma. Because if you're cleaning the 1 kilo of, or 2 kilo, or 10 kilo of this shit and garbage, but then you're adding 5 kilo today, again the new shit, it doesn't make any sense. That's many people are doing that. Like they purify pilgrimage and Vajrasattva, prostration 100,000 times, but they're not mindful of their speech, their thoughts, and their action. And then like what do you call, like that when they are not mindful of their own speech, on action, on thinking, the body, speech, and mind, and they are adding new negative karma and shit, and it's just again going back to the samsara, repeating, never-ending game. So when you purify and don't add negative karma, so that is the one advice, and that the more it is to purify, so easier it to arise the bodhisattva in your mind. And the second is, as I told you, to practice this really like a decreasing all the unnecessary information in your mind, and try to reduce the so many unnecessary activity, and really rest as much as you can in quiet place, in nature, in mountain, and wherever, like you find good place, just really reduce the unnecessary information, unnecessary activity, and really try to quiet every day 1 hour or 2 hours if possible. Try to quiet your mind without internet, without social media, without talking with anyone, like a noble silence. So, or practice shine, So this too will really slowly help you to increase the visualization part, and if some of you wanted to use some speed up the method, so you can start to learn Thangka painting. That's a very nice way. It's also purifying as well as it is really Shine meditation. Learn the Thangka painting, simple painting, simple drawing of particular, whomever you want to visualize. And it's okay, Manjushri, okay, or Vajrasattva, okay, Vajrayogini. So learn, maybe go to some Thangka institute or maybe online, I don't know. Then learn to draw the Vajrasattva or Vajrayogini, drawing and painting, and it might take few months, but once you start to mastering the drawing and painting of Vajrayogini, and it just somehow it imprint in your mind, and when you close eyes, it is start to arising, because when you're learning the Thangka, it's also a way to purify and increase the Shini meditation. Thank you.